Assalamualaikum and hello everybody. My name is Zulfa and I am the creator of the OohFudge brand. About 6 years ago, I was diagnosed with 2 different autoimmune diseases, and I was going through a really rough time because so little was understood about what I had and how to deal with it. And I started suffering really badly from anxiety and depression. And I would have anxiety attacks constantly for no good reason. And it was hard, not just on myself, but my family as well. And then one day I had promised my boys that I would make them traditional fudge. I was not in a good space that day, and I was feeling that I was going to have an anxiety attack. After a while you get used to what it feels like when it's coming on and so forth. Because I had made a promise to make the fudge, I went ahead and did it, and I found that when you stand and stir fudge at the stove, it's actually very therapeutic. And I realized that it had actually calmed me to the point where I wasn't feeling anxious at all anymore. I decided, well, if this works, then why not? So every time I felt anxious, I would make a batch of fudge. So I decided to do something different. I had heard about chocolate-based fudge, which is really big in the States. I decided, you know what, let me find out how how it all works. The very first batch I made was an Oreo fudge. The family was around and I had them try it, and they absolutely loved it. And I decided, okay, well, this is my new thing. I'm going to play around with chocolate fudge. My friends then decided, well, you know what, my daughter's school is having a fun day on this weekend. How about we book your table? And I'm like, are you crazy? That was like never in the plan. And she said, no, come on, I'll help you, let's do this. And I did, and it was so much fun. My then 6-year-old, he joined me that day, and he was having so much fun. He is a natural salesman, so he was in his element. And then it was like, I don't know, it was just a natural progression after that. Let's try something new. Oh, my mom loves almonds. Let's try an almond fudge. One by one, all my flavors came because I was trying to please somebody, in my circle. What's your favorite? Okay, let me try doing this, that, or the other. And it was so well received that I started doing markets regularly here in Cape Town. It was like every weekend my mom and my youngest son would go with me, and we'd meet the most amazing people. We've had them taste the fudge, and I was like, I cannot believe that something that brings me so much joy to make is so well received by others. And I was totally blown away. So what was my hobby? I started turning into a small home business, and it was something that kept me occupied and happy, and I worked when and as I could because of my health issues. So there was no pressure to specifically do certain things, and that suited me perfectly. Fast forward a couple of years, and my husband decides to tell me, let's do something with this. I can see this growing. I can see this being more than just a little home industry. And fear is usually the first thing that stops people from trying new things. And I was at the point where I said, you know what, let's put that aside. If it doesn't work out, at least I can say I tried, and it's been amazing since then. The whole family is now involved. Where hubby's works on our social media campaigns, he works on our advertising, on just getting us out there. My older son produces with me, tests new products, try and improve on what we already have. And then the youngest one, like I said, he loves doing the market scene. He makes so much friends and followers while he's there, and it's so much fun. I love interacting with our customers. It's one of the things that brings me the most joy in this whole story of my life. The one thing I like preaching is that I always believed, and I think it's because of the way we were brought up, that mental health issues it's just, you're crazy, there's something wrong with him, And I've had to learn to say, okay, so I have issues, It's beyond my control, but it is something that I can deal with. There are ways and means of dealing with it, and speaking out is probably the biggest thing, because people tend to dismiss the importance of mental and psychological health. And for me, had it not been for the whole OohFudge experience, I don't know where I'd be right now. So for me, this has been what is generally known as traditional fudge. I refer to as legendary fudge because I think the legend of me started when I made that pot and realized that, oh wow, this is so therapeutic, and it's become my crutch, and I'm quite happily calling it my crutch because I enjoy doing what I do, and people enjoy what I do as well. I mean, they get the enjoyment of eating what I create. I always try and live a positive life. I live with no regrets. Whatever happened in the past happened. We pick up the pieces and we carry on. And that's always been my motto, because that's how I've lived my life up to this point. I'm so happy that I got to the point where I did not let my fear of the unknown stop me from doing what I wanted to do. It doesn't matter what you deem as a problem in your life. Be you, be the person you are. And although I struggle with my health daily, winters are not a good time for me. It's the reason I still get out of bed in the morning. It gives me purpose. Not that my family and friends don't give me purpose, but this is me. This is something I do, and there's a lot to be said for that kind of self-care. And it's only with this love and support of my family, both my immediate and extended family, my friends, that I continue to be able to do what I do. And it's amazing how, yes, it's a lot of hard work. But like they say, when you're doing something you love, it doesn't feel like work. The fact that I get out of bed in the morning knowing that I have a purpose and I have to do something because people are depending on me, not just my family, my customers, my clients, we love doing charity work, so whatever events are coming up, okay, we want to sponsor this, we want to do that. And those are the things that keep me happy, that keep me going. And I pride myself in the fact that we try and give you the best quality, the best product, and the best service, because one of the things that we love is interacting with people. And I don't know, I hope that this video can inspire others to follow their dreams, because I never thought we'd get to the point where we are right now. Self-doubt and all the rest of it. You always, no, but what if they don't like it? And, you know what, put yourself out there. And it's hard putting yourself out there in not knowing what kind of reception you're going to get. It's that joy that it brings me, knowing that I created something and people actually love it. So it does wonders for my psychological well-being, and as tough as it is sometimes when I'm not feeling too well and I almost have to force myself out of bed and do what I need to do, it's still the fact that I have purpose there. That being the reason why I refer to traditional fudge as legendary fudge, because I think I only became the real me with that pot of legendary fudge that started it all. If you're interested in any of our products, you're welcome to visit our website at www.oofudge.co.za. There you'll find links to our Instagram, Facebook, as well as my WhatsApp number, where I'll be most happy to communicate with you and answer any questions you may have. And yeah, here's to a good future for us, I'm sure.